An update tonight, one person dead and another injured after an hours-long manhunt in Columbia County that had law enforcement asking people in the area to shelter in place earlier this evening. Now that shelter in place has since been lifted. But right now our Zach Wilcox is joining us live from that area where this all took place just southwest of Lake City. And Zach, it looks like the sheriff's office has cleared out.
Yeah, Channing, pretty dark out here now, but earlier when we first arrived around 8 o'clock, we saw all kinds of ATVs, and there was even a SWAT truck out here, some fire trucks, but just within the last 15 minutes or so, we saw the last of the cruisers that were out here, the sheriff's deputy cruisers that were out here leave. And we got an update from a spokesperson with the sheriff's office who mentioned that it was around 4 o'clock, 4:30 this afternoon that they got a call about some sort of fight going on at a house. And when they arrived, they found somebody who'd been shot and hurt. And we're still working to get an update on the condition of that person who was injured, just how extensive that injury was. But at that point, they set up a perimeter around this area. There's some dense woods behind me here. So they had to set up that perimeter to search for a suspect who they said was armed at the time. So that's why they put out that shelter in place for people around here just to keep them safe while they were looking for that suspect. Ultimately, after searching for hours in the tough weather conditions that were out here, they did find that suspect who was dead, and they found them in the woods near where the initial shooting happened.
Obviously, you were driving through the inclement weather on the way here. It's the same thing our deputies were experiencing while they were looking for the subject. We had multiple drones in the air to assist, especially when the sun went down and the weather got a little bit more rainy.
So I asked that spokesperson if any deputies actually had to fire their weapons at any point in the search, and he said that those were details they weren't going to be releasing at this point while they continue working their way through the investigation, although he did specify that no deputies were injured during the search, and they're working to notify next of kin and some of the family members before releasing more information in the form of a press release. In Columbia County, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.